You got LeBron. It's going to be very hard for his kids because they're not going to look at him as LeBron's kids. They're going to be like, you better be just like your dad. And then after a while, that pressure starts sitting on you because it's like, wow, why I got to be like him? Why can't it just be me? And then they be like, oh, you're soft. You're not that good, because the expectation is very, very high.
Bronny looked pretty small out there at 6'1.5", didn't look super athletic, 3 pretty awkward missed shots. Dad's over there on the bench, biting the side of his lip. I'm sure it was driving him crazy, tearing him apart to have to watch his son play without being able to contribute.
Bronny James has been the most criticized player in the draft so far. With his performances in the Summer League and the preseason, people are now debating his skills on the basketball court.
Question lurking in the subconscious of even the most devout and devoted LeBron fans is this question: can Bronny actually play in the NBA?
The question now is, how good is Bronny James with what we've seen so far?
Remember what LeBron said last season? Bronny's better than a lot of the cats he sees playing around the NBA on League Pass. Well, then we got to see Bronny play in the Summer League. And the truth so many of us did not want to verbalize was, Summer League Bronny didn't even look like he belonged in the G League, or for that matter, in the Summer League.
So I'm glad he's just healthy. And we're all rooting for him because we have so much respect for LeBron. It's not going to be easy because he has the target on his back because of his last name.
Bronny James has something to prove. Fair enough. But LeBron James has earned it. Bronny is Bronny, but it ain't about Bronny. It's about Bron.
You focus so much on how bad you think Bronny's playing when he's the 56th. He's not the #1 pick in the draft.
0 for 1, 13 minutes. Did not look good whatsoever. Big bag of baloney. 0 for 1, minus 16. They lost the game, 13 minutes. No.
I just think for him is, this kid just got to go out there and play with a smile, learn, absorb, and keep working on his game.
But to me, Bronny James don't really understand the game.
There's going to be a certain amount of petty jealousness of people who are like, you don't deserve to be in the NBA. You're not as good as some of these other players. You only got in because of your dad.
He's a second-round pick who's not going to get no minutes, who's not going to play. Why are you bashing for that?
Because that's not the narrative. The narrative is you're his son, and they made moves to get you where you are.
Rich Paul, LeBron James, everybody. Now this is on you. We can't do nothing else. We can't
broke the system.
Yeah, we can't put the ball in the basket. Still love you, Neff. So I got a job to do though, man.
He comes off and hesitates like he wants to shoot, but doesn't shoot, and then he dribbles and then pulls up. It's weird.
Absolutely. It's low hanging fruit. It's easy to pick on the fucking 56th pick in the draft.
And the daddy's still good.
Exactly.
In this situation, it's kind of flipped because the son is, the dad is still,
You don't need to focus on the man so much like he's the #1 pick or the #2 pick in the draft.
And then on offense, when it's in a half-court set, other than pick and roll, he's clogging up the lane.
It'll be 2 years that went by, you're averaging a single, and your little brother come and be that we thought you could have been.
He's standing at the top of the key or 2 feet from the three-point line, and nobody's respecting his three-point shot.
Bronny's only a little over 6 feet 1 inches tall. He does have trouble creating his own shot. He isn't a great passer. The three-point shooting that was pretty awful at USC pretty much stayed that way in the Summer League. Too often, Bronny just stood around and disappeared on offense. And then the kid who's supposed to be such a fierce on-ball defender too often got blown by playing alongside his father on the Lakers will bring out the very best in Bronny James. Bronny will rise to the highest level of competition because that's what he was born and raised to do.